round 1 of another vintage challenge. Playing Esper PO today. We have a nice no art Hexian Probe. Sounds pretty good. Doesn't do anything right off the bat, but obviously we have our powerful restricted card. We have some artifacts. Something to save us from the shops. Pretty okay with this hand. Yo, what up, non-interactive? Oh. Dredge. Well, we can stumble into Vault Key here, and it'll be pretty okay. Besides that, it's going to be a little rough. Oh, he chose not to misstep the probe. Hopefully I can tempt them with a Divining Top, because I would rather my key not be misstepped. This hand's pretty freaking good. As far as 6-card hands go, misstep, natural misstep, bizarre, double dredger, cabal therapy is like pretty nutty. Mentor, huh? So yeah, let's go get that Tundra and let's put a top in play. See if we can draw a misstep for that. Looks like we'll draw the misstep with that one. Which is bad for us because it makes our academy worse, but it's good for us because our way of winning is probably Voltaic Key. So if we can hit a Moxen next turn, we can mentor. But it's gonna be tough seeing as they pitch Troll Imp and then they get to do bizarre things. So 2 bridges. 2 trolls and a therapy. Well, we didn't. If this next troll doesn't hit a Narcomoeba, we don't get therapy at all. And we're in good shape. Alright, we dodged a therapy there, so that's pretty good for us. I think we have a little more time. Not a good draw. Not a good draw. So the best we can do is just play out our key and our opal. Yeah, we're really gonna have to backdoor stumble here into a time vault draw. It's gonna be tough to win this game. We're pretty much dead this turn, depending on what they do. Ashen Rider will be a problem. So they have 2 bridges currently, 2 Narcomoeba, 3 bridges, 2 Narcomoeba, Ball Therapy, only 1 Cabal Therapy? Oh, that's not good. They have Haste Daddy too, so they have Elishnorn, Ashen Rider, and Haste Daddy. How many Cabal Therapies though? Currently 2 therapy. That should be lethal. Sack, 6 sack. Well, it might not be lethal, but you could always go with the Ashen Rider plan. Uh-oh. That's a 3rd therapy. Alright, I think we're dead. I'm probably gonna concede to that. Unfortunate. Definitely not ideal. So let's bring in our Graveyard Hate and let's take out our Repeal and our Hercles and our Fragmentize. And I usually like to take out Will. I guess maybe 1 Night's Whisper. Try again. So we had a shot there. We just needed our probe and our top deck to be better, which they weren't. So if we hit a Moxen, even if we hit a Moxen, it still wasn't great for us. We got to Pia if we hit a Moxen. Mentor was never going to be good enough there. Just needed to draw slightly better. But there are pretty much no decks that are really favored versus Dredge on game 1, so take your beats, move on to the next game. Well, it sure doesn't do anything, but we're definitely gonna play with it. Their mulligan does to 6 at the moment. Pretty weak to a misstep. We really want this top to resolve. Mulligans to 5, and then powders. They have a fragmentize, very interesting. Down to 2, down to 3, down to 3. Kept at 3. So we're gonna lead with key resolve. So they're F6, so we're gonna do some spinning. We found a PO. We can currently, we don't really need to fire it off now, especially with their deck possibly playing Mindbreak Trap. So we're just gonna play out our Underground Sea and our Lotus, and just pass the turn back to them. So they have a City and then a Cabal Therapy probably, but we don't have the PO in our hand, so. Oh, Nature's Claim on the Lotus. So we can just PO right now for 3. No, that's not very good. We should just let that happen. I think I'm gonna go with extra mana on our Crip instead of extra draw. This way we can keep an extra blue source. Thanks, Gabo. I appreciate that. It was fun. It was a good time. The 12 pillar deck was, yeah, I think it's better than Matt thinks it is, but I mean that doesn't really say very much, does it? I'm just trying to get all my artifacts out so I can just use this full academy here. This way we can cast Preordain. These cards are bad. We don't need those. We need action. Play this vault out. Use our vault to look at our top 3. Oh wow, we bricked on our top 3. So we can still draw with top and spin one more time. I mean, they're not doing anything, so we're going to win eventually, but we have all this extra mana, we might as well use it. We do have a fetch land next turn, though, so we can spin away. Oh, yeah, we're spinning away. So we can't use this Force of Will, unfortunately. But we have double Crypt, so it's not like our Dredge opponent is going to do very much. Oh, they have a Bazaar. So we're just going to take from our vault. And then we're going to fetch away our top cards and spin again. We could technically look first, just to look one card deeper. We actually have that ability. We probably should do it. We have so much mana. Because if it's a PO, it's a hit, so. Alright, no hit. So, crack this fetch. Find another land, spin our top. Ponder Shuffle, maybe. Activate our top, hold priority, activate E. Ponder. Oh, nice. Time Vaults. Time Vault should just be good enough. We're gonna hold that one in our hand, and we'll hold up Hardcast Force, and then we'll take extra turns next turn. We still have a Mana Crypt in play, which we have to be wary of. Nature's Claim on a Crypt. I'm just gonna cast Force on that. They really don't have anything they can do that. They pitched a Force, yeah. They're out of cards, so they can't really hold anything up anymore. Trying to find a Dredger. Did not find a Dredger, so no reason for us to do anything. They have a natural draw. The only natural draw that matters would be a third claim, which, whatever. You draw a third claim, you draw a third claim. So we take some damage, probably. Play out a Time Vault, take infinite turns. We do have a Mana Crypt in play, so they might make us play it out here. But it seems like a waste of time. I probably wouldn't make my opponent play this one out. They drew the Nature's Claim? Oh my lord, that's very lucky. That's so nuts. And we have nothing. Well, I guess I shouldn't have forced the other Nature's Claim. This just did not seem like a very high probability thing to happen, but... Wow, okay. That's so freaking rude. That's like such a low probability thing. Oh my lord, that's so unreal though. You can dredge if you want. I don't really care. Sure. We still have to not die to our own crypt and vaults here. We'll just pay to untap this. Oh man, that's like it's such a low probability. Bad. All right, we get another fetch land next turn, so. I mean, it's my own fault, really. Like, I forced a Nature's Claim that didn't really matter. Like, but it was just so unlikely for them to... I'm not gonna get their whole graveyard here. It's gonna be really good, so... Just so unlikely them to top deck a Nature's Claim there, so... I mean, it's fine, like, they still have nothing going on, and we have 2 crypts, so as long as we don't die to our crypt, it'll be fine. And we have a lot of hits in our deck, too. So we're still gonna spin, even though we know 2 of our cards. I don't really want to do Vampiric. I just want to crack a fetch land. Try again. Yeah, Dig Through Time should be good enough here. We can't take infinite turns, but like we can do other powerful things. Actually, don't need to tap. We should be close to just casting this Blightsteel, right? Yeah. Alright, I will play my 11/11 infecting thing. It's gonna be hard for them to kill that one. Alright, go to game 3. That was not exactly how I drew it up, but I'll take it. That works for me. Hopefully, get to play more matches like that where they mulligan and they keep a reactive hand. Oh boy, do we keep this hand? Probably. Yeah, I think we're supposed to keep this one. Double dredge hate is probably worth it. I have a force to back up my cage. It's like pretty nutty. You just need a blue card so we can preordain. I think this is fine. They did find a Bazaar pretty early. That's a good draw for us. I'm going to lead with... I have all these forces. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to lead with this. See if we get missed. I guess we can lead with preordain. I don't know. I might need both forces. Hard to tell. I definitely will force a misstep, though. They could trap this whole thing. Would be a little awkward. I didn't see traps in game 1, I don't think. I think I saw forces and missteps. They could activate Bazaar and look for a force or another misstep. I probably wouldn't force back again. I might force back. It's just so bad for me long term, forcing back again. But I might force back again. I'm not sure. They have 2 cards in hand. They could have force, their last card. They do have force as their last card. We have a Crypt still. They have 1 Dredger. I think I'd rather preordain. We're so far from doing anything. We don't. But they can't do anything either. I'm gonna force back. They have no cards in hand, a Bazaar, and we have a Crypt and a Cage. So I guess this finds out how good their top decks are, or how good they are with their how good their Bazaars are. So they can dredge here. They did dredge here. So they natural draw here, I assume. I don't think you would dredge, but maybe you dredge. I'm not really sure. I'm a really bad necromancer. I don't know exactly how they're supposed to what they're supposed to do. So they dredge back a Stinkweed Imp. They have a Stinkweed Imp in hand. We have like plenty of Xerox in our deck that we can draw, so that's a good one. I'm not gonna spin. I'm not gonna crack. I want to be able to spin, and if it's not good, then crack. It's gonna take an extra turn, but it's worthwhile. So they're gonna natural draw here. Yeah. I feel like they need to try to find like claims again. I will draw before I spin though. Okay, so let's spin and see what we have on top. I'll take key PO. We're currently 1 away from PO. So I kind of want to draw PO and then crack. I think that's what I could draw key too. Key lets me start drawing extra cards every turn. Maybe that's actually worth it. Maybe I'll just spin into key here. Activates Bazaar. Interesting. Looking for a Nature's Claim, I guess. How'd they go to... Oh, this was in their main phase. Sure. Oh, hollowed one. Okay. That's a good draw for them. The clock is on. We should win this game when we cast PO. I guess we will draw a key, though. I think key is fine. So we'll do key, PO. No, I don't really like that. I think we just want a PO. Pearl, yeah. So we'll draw Pearl next turn, and then we'll probably fetch away, because I don't like those cards too much. So the only thing we can really get hurt too much by is if they kept a blue card and draw force, I guess. But there's only one force left in their deck. There is a Mind Break trap here, though. That's interesting. We won't get Mind Break trapped, which is nice. I could like try to protect my spell, but I don't really think that's worth it either. Because we do know we have a force on top, but I don't really think it's worth for trying to protect the spell. If they drew blue card force, like their fourth force, we just let that happen. I will hit every card here. Even if they misstep our cage on the way back down, it's fine. No way. No. Okay. So we have a mentor. Yeah. So we could definitely get our cage misstepped here, but our crypt should be good enough. So we can get trapped here as well. So I could go search for a Force of Will. I don't really think that's worth it. We shouldn't die on the next turn no matter what. Even if like if they use their trap on Mentor, we get to play Cage and Crypt probably. And then on the next turn we get to snap PO. So I don't think that's a really bad. We don't get to snap PO if we put Cage in play, but maybe we don't want to put Cage in play then. No, we have Merchant Scroll for PO. Never mind. So we end up in the same place, down a little bit more life. That's fine though. We drew so many cards. We could always Vampiric on upkeep as well. We'd probably gonna carry for like Tinker my cage into a Blightsteel. We could actually just Vampiric for Time Walk. I don't hate either. We have we only have 6 mana though. Let's just go get a PO. Currently no blue. There's a Time Walk. That's really good. Okay. And a lot of blue sources. I'm going to Time Walk, and I'm going to... Shit, I'm 1 mana short of doing what I wanted to do. I wanted to Vampiric for... I guess I can snap Time Walk. And then Vampiric for Tinker. I think most roads lead to victory here. This could get mental misstepped too, but we don't even have the cage in play at the moment. I don't really think there's any reason to play anything out. Yeah. All right, so got there first Dredge. That was an interesting game. That was pretty cool game actually.